So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom. This was a game I had a few nights ago when I was platooning with Turbo in his T54. I was in the WZ120, which is the Chinese tier 9 version of the T54, and Wigo, who was playing the Skoda T50, which is the Czech tier 9, which has the autoloader, although he was stock and so didn't have the autoloader. So we're here, we're on a tier 9 match, Westfield. Good matchup for us, we're top tier. But if you look, the enemy outnumbers us in heavy tanks quite considerably. We've got 4, they've got, what have they got? 7. So we know that we've got to push this side really hard, because chances are, and then look, one of the IS-3s come away from the north, so chances are we are going to lose the north. So we're pushing up hard because we know we've got to. And a lot of the secret of World of Tanks and the good players is anticipating what's going to happen, watching your mini-map as much as you possibly can. We've already lost Ferdinand. We're pushing on. I'm trying to get some spots, but really it's not a good place for me in a WZ120. 120 is a fantastic tank. Has a little bit of armour, a bloody big boomstick, but it has 0 gun depression. As you saw there when I came over the crest, I would have had to come right pretty much all over the other side to even fire. So there's no point in me doing that. So I'm pushing on. With 3 tanks down already. We're barely 2 minutes into the, not even 2 minutes into the game, and we're 3 tanks down. So I'm still kind of talking. We're looking at the map and thinking, geez, we're in trouble here. We've either got to break through very quickly, or we're going to have to go back. And there's a T71. He spots me, which is annoying. I take a shot from a Super Pershing, and there's a Super Pershing and a T34-1. Now Super Pershing is going to be really, and there's going to be really tough to dig out at this range. We're 6-2 down, 7-3 down. We've lost the entire north flank apart from that T29 who's about to be swamped and die. Our plan to push ahead is kind of curtailed. That Super Pershing is dug in there and will be a nightmare to shift. Meanwhile, the heavies are all going to come pouring down the other side. So we're talking on TeamSpeak and we say, right, you know, this is not gone according to plan. It's 8-3. We can't push anymore. And look, the enemy heavies are already coming down the 2 line. So we say, right, we're going back. And so we decide very, very quickly to head back and to try and provide some cover for the base. So you can see there's an IS-3, there's 2 IS-3s, there's a Tiger 1, Tiger P, a T29, a Ferdinand, a Conway, T30. Oh, there goes the IS-3 was killed by our IS-3, so that's useful. There's the Ferdy. Can I get a shot on him? The boom stick, will it work? Aiming for the lower plate and actually hit up somewhere up on the upper structure, but still pen him. It's got a good gun, this thing. They're in our cap, so I'm going to move forward and see if I can get some spots. So it's the Tiger 1 that's in there. He's no problem for me. Just get rid of him to get rid of the threat. Get spotted in the process, and this becomes very, very rapidly a turkey shoot. We're still 6-9 down. I've just taken a big hit from the Conway, which I didn't really need at this precise moment. And there's arty shells raining in. I'm aiming in on the Conway, but the IS-3 gets him. So there's an IS-3 down below. There's a Tiger P up there. There's a T29 spot somewhere coming down. A Lurv somewhere coming down, and have I got a shot on the, there we go. That was nice. He didn't see the shot because I was far enough back from the bush that it was almost impossible. Well, he wouldn't have seen the shot. So it's been a turkey shoot so far. It's 9 to 10. Suddenly we're looking like we've got a chance here. But then Wigo gets killed by the T29, which is a real shame. I don't know what this T29 had in mind here. He clearly can't see me, so I'll put 400 health off him straight away. Still can't see me. It looks, and you can see I've got a perk on this that allows me to see what module damage has been done. Oh, here's the rest of them. So it's a T30. Get an angle. This is just crazy. They can't see me. And it's just a turkey shoot. His ammo rack's gone. I was saying I've got the perk that allows me to see what damage has been caused. So you can see ammo rack and track gone. T30's history. As soon as I reload, and I'll leave him on 95 hit points. So it's 10-11. I'm still back from this bush. Move forward again to spot him. Where's he gone? Where has he gone? The T34-1 has pushed, but I don't know what's happened to the Super Pershing. So I can't pen the T29 there. Just no way. No way at all. His turret's just too strong. And then he does something really, really weird. I don't know whether he thought he was safe, but he comes forward and just gives us gives us his soft hull. Turbo hits him and I hit him, and that's him. That's all she wrote. So suddenly, from being heavily down, we're actually winning 12-11. So I'm going to push across the other side because I just want to change the angles. We know that everything apart from the artillery is dead. The Super Pershing and the T34-3 were on the south side of the gorge. So I'm trying to get up just to try and change the angles, come at them from a different direction. Turbo's joining me, and then I get spotted, which is not great. That was a shot came in. That must have been which one that was? Was that the T34? Missed the shot there. Didn't allow it to aim. The accuracy of this gun is not fantastic, to be honest. It does a big amount of damage. You know, you've seen 400 rolls, but it takes a while to aim in. Not something you want to take snapshots of. Super Pershing keeps hitting me. He must have moved across to the other side, or is he on the bridge? I think he's probably on the end of the bridge. So I think I've broken contact. Can I aim in on that fella? Don't need to, he's gone. So good job. We're 13-2. They've only got one RT and the Super Pershing. At IS-3, much as I was a bit fed up with him moving across, there's the Super Pershing, but I can't get a shot on him there. I was annoyed with the IS-3 for moving across to our side of the map, but he's done a pretty good job. He's got 4 kills like I have, so you know, GG I suppose. And maybe he knew that he had no chance on that side against all those heavies that were coming against him. There's the Super Pershing. Can't get my gun down. See, again, the gun depression on this thing is pretty weak. I'm having to... but don't need to worry because Turbo got him. So yeah, I was trying to go right over the back there to try and hanging off the balcony virtually to try and get my gun down enough to hit. But in the end, the kill was stolen by Turbo. Yeah, filthy kill stealer. No, he didn't. We had a cracking game. It was a real turkey shoot, this one, and hopefully you understand. You can see why I picked this one, because we were in a real predicament. We were in real trouble at one point in this match, and well, there's the RT. But we anticipated what was going to happen, and once it became very clear that we couldn't push the 9-0 line, we came back to cover the base, and then it was a real turkey shoot, firing from above. Most often they couldn't even see us because we were pulling back from the bushes, so that you know that visibility works in such a way that if you pull back and there's a solid bush between you and the target, when you fire, that shot is not seen. So whereas if you're actually in the bush itself, or it's transparent, they have an increased chance of spotting you when you fire. So by pulling back, the art of it, if you can, is to get in the bush, see the enemy target, then pull back, and while they're still visible to you, but you're no longer visible to them, fire, and the shot should, if it hits them, won't be spotted. And that's a real win. So we anticipated what was going to happen once it became clear that we weren't going to be able to push the 9-0 line as quickly as we needed to, because there was a couple of dug-in enemy with artillery support, which would have been really tough to have got out, and B, the entire north side had died pretty much. So we knew we had to come back, and we did, and we came back and we ripped them apart. Absolutely ripped them apart. So let's have a look at the after game stats. So yeah, it was a great game, really good fun in the end, quite tense, and we turned it around. And I think yeah, we had a blinder as a platoon. We did really well. So I got second class mastery, spotter, fighter, and fire for effect. As a team, what did we do? So as a platoon, we did pretty well. We were, can't read it. So yeah, Turbo came third on XP, I was fifth on XP, and Wilco was a bit further down. But it was, you know, I did, what did we do? 2,318 damage and 4 kills for a base XP of 898. Fired 11 shots, 10 of which hit, which is somewhat unusual with that gun. The boom boom stick gives out some punishment, but it's quite tough to actually aim, because the aim time's so slow. So the fact we managed to hit so many targets, so many shots, is pretty good. 7 of them penetrated for that 2,318 damage. Took 6 hits, 4 of which penetrated, 2 didn't. The armour is not as good on the WZ120 as it is on the T54, but it's good enough, and you will bounce some shots, as I did there. Let's say we did 1,000 assistance damage, which is great. Ended up making 40,000 profit, but after costs we were down to just shy of 17,000, which is okay, I suppose. It's a tier 9 tank, and they don't tend to make an awful lot of money, to be honest. And it was ×2, so we made just over 25,000 XP. So yeah, great, good fun game, really good fun game. And you know, as I said before, it's important you monitor the map, you keep an eye on what's happening on the map, anticipate rather than react, because if you react, it generally means you're too slow. Whereas if you try and anticipate what's happening, like we could see the north was crumbling, and we anticipated the heavies were going to come streaming down from above on towards our cap, and we were in position to meet them. And once we were, it was just a turkey shoot, and we took them apart piece by piece, and turned a heavy defeat into a pretty good victory, which was the aim of the thing at the end of the day. So yeah, we were top tier, so you kind of expect that we'll be able to have an impact on the game, and we did. I think more than we actually did in terms of the scores. We had an impact in terms of the end result. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that game. If you did, please consider giving it a like and maybe subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you again with another game or another review at some point soon. If anybody does have any games they want to share, please do upload them to the World of Tanks replay site, or Quickie Babes replay site, whatever you like. Send me a link. Don't send me the whole file, just let me know why it is you think this is a good review, and what people can learn from it, because that's ultimately why I put them up. So and I'll be very happy to try and feature some of the best that I get. So thanks for watching. Please consider giving a like, as I say, and maybe subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Remember, it is only a game. Enjoy yourselves, have fun, don't take it too seriously. Gamer Dom, signing out.